everybody. Welcome to Hilltop at Home. My name is Spencer Brown, and I wanted to talk to you guys a little bit about fraud that we're seeing going on in the world right now. In a time of need like we're in right now, many of you are so generous and willing to help any way you can. And that's amazing. We commend you guys for that. So we just want to make sure that you guys have the knowledge and are aware of all the different avenues that scammers may take, so that you don't get taken advantage of. So first of all, we're all receiving a ton of emails from restaurants, from retail stores, from all different organizations. And the first thing I want you to look for is any spelling or grammatical errors. Many times in a fraudulent email, there's going to be very blatant spelling errors or grammar errors that will tip you off to maybe that it is a fraudulent email. Second of all, we need to check the email address in the header. A lot of times scam email addresses do not match the display name. So you want to always check that to make sure that the email is coming from what the actual display name is. And do not download any attachments immediately from an email. You want to read the email, make sure that everything checks out, and that you actually feel comfortable opening that attachment. And the last thing within emails is you want to hover your mouse over links that are embedded in an email to confirm that the link matches the sender's URL. If those don't match up, usually it's not going to be a legitimate email. It's going to be coming from someone that's trying to make it look like they're sending an email from a larger organization. One more thing you can do with that is you can just manually type the link into another browser, and that will go ahead and tell you, when you search that link, if it takes you to a legitimate place or not. Another thing that we're seeing a lot and have been told about is online deals for hard to find household items. Obviously, everyone knows that essential household items are flying off the shelves. And what we're seeing is offering these too good to be true deals, essentially, where they're willing to sell you paper towels, and you do not ever receive those paper towels. So be wary of that. Also, when it comes to organizations asking for donations, I know many of you are wanting and willing to give to these organizations like the Red Cross or local relief funding efforts, food banks, hospitals, schools, churches, all of that. That's amazing, and we would definitely promote that you guys do that. But do so in a smart way. Ask us if you have any questions about if we think it's legitimate. You can always contact the organization directly yourself. So if you do get an email, it's probably best to double check with that organization and make sure that it's legitimate. And then the two last things are the World Health Organization has been in the spotlight lately, and there have been a ton of reports of fake emails, texts, calls, pretending to be WHO, the World Health Organization, asking for personal information, donations, and attempting to get account numbers, social security numbers, and they're just not going to ask these questions. So if you get anything like that, it's not going to be legitimate. And again, please ask us if you have any questions. And lastly, the most recent thing that passed was the CARES Act. You do not need, if you are eligible to receive a check from the CARES Act, you do not need to take any action to receive your stimulus check. So if you get an email asking you to sign in here to receive your stimulus check, you do not need to do that. You will automatically get it. And again, if you have any questions, please reach out to us. We're more than willing to help. So thanks for watching today, and stay safe out there. And to all the essential personnel working long hours away from home and family, and we know you guys are at great risk just to keep us safe. So we really appreciate it. Thank you for all that you do, and Hilltop thanks you. We'll talk to you soon.